My name is Kai Speer. I'm the Managing Director of the Lindt Chocolate Competence Foundation, and I run a chocolate museum here in Pittsburgh. Well, if I would describe hot chocolate in one word, I would start with delicious. It's like wellness from the inside. Chocolate comes from a fruit that grows in the tropics, the so-called cocoa belt around the equator. The cocoa tree's botanical name is Theobroma cacao. Theobroma comes from the Greek word theos, meaning God, and broma, meaning food. So it's a food of the gods, and it's truly a divine experience. The history of chocolate goes back about 5,000 years to Mesoamerica. The very first origins we have are from the Mayo Chinchipe in today's Ecuador area. They were the first to no longer just pluck its fruit from the wild trees, but to cultivate it in their own gardens. And then about 1,500 years later, cocoa made it from Ecuador to Central America to the Mayans and the Aztecs. And they used it in different ways. They used the cocoa beans, not only as kind of a currency, they used it as medicine. They used it as offerings for the gods. So it was not a product for everyone at the time. It had a very high value. And the way the Mayans and the Aztecs consumed cocoa was just the ground cocoa beans and water. And to make this drink more pleasant to the palate, they added stuff like vanilla or chili or other flavors. The Mayan word xocol means hot, and the Aztec word atl means water, so xocoatl. That's where chocolate comes from. And originally it meant hot water. When the Spanish came, the explorers, when they reached Central America, they also came across this delicacy, but it was too bitter for the European palates. So they added lots of sugar. And what they also did is they used high glasses, and they used a device to stir it very intensely to make bubbles into it, which increases the flavor. And then they also preferred to drink it warm. And then the explorers took this home to the aristocracy and to the royals at the time. And then it was, of course, for a long time, a luxury food in liquid form for the noble people. For example, the noble ladies would sip it in the morning when they woke up and got dressed. Around 1550, it was still a luxury and confined to the upper classes. And for 300 years, not much changed until the Industrial Revolution. Around 1850, the product became more affordable for everyone. And as the price drops, also the process became easier, and chocolate gradually changed from a luxury to a consumer food. And the working class could also enjoy chocolate. It was easy to prepare. You could do it in the morning. It gave you strength for the day, made you feel a bit happier. And if you hold something warm in your hand, it tastes nice. And the combination of milk and cocoa is a proven success story, because the most consumed chocolate in the world today is milk chocolate. It's such a everyday product today, but to see what goes into it, how much labor, how much knowledge, this to me is eye-opening, to see how much love and passion and hard labor goes into the product, which we often just buy in the supermarket and eat it without thinking what it takes to make such delicious chocolate.
I'm Amy Freeze. Welcome to Fox Weather's YouTube page. We have more great videos on the way, so make sure to subscribe to stay updated on all things weather.